Hello there! I just arrived from work, but I'm very excited to give you my list. My top 15 for Miss Universe 2017. In other words, the first cut based on my assessment. Prediction is like that. Prediction is an assessment. You can never be 100% sure. So you're just analyzing their performances, their gorgeousness, the way they talk, their impact on social media, the fans, the statistics, the sesh factor, and a lot more. For the past 3 years, I just based my forecast on their performances during the preliminary competition. But this time, it's really very difficult because of the bloody stage. That's what Australians would say. Very bloody. There was no right angle to detect the best candidates to win the crown. Sad, but we have to move on and pursue the annual goal of choosing the top 15 as accurate as possible. And I'm very proud to say that I got it last year. France. As everybody knew by now, my top pick won the Miss Universe title. Is France. So I got 8 out of 12. This time I'm a little bit nervous. Before I give you my top 15, let me share with you the choices of my fellow pageant aficionados. They are really pageant authorities, and they come from different parts of the world. They are all Filipinos, but they come from different places. Here they are. difficult and have to remove 10. How? Colombia didn't give a wonderful performance during the preliminary competition. I didn't like the gown. I didn't like the walking. But it can never be denied that she has one of the most beautiful faces in the competition. And she speaks English. There are 4 highly rated girls, very popular, darling of the crowd, early favorites. They gave superb performances during the preliminary round. They are always included in surveys, betting games. They are the most talked about candidates. I'm referring to Thailand, South Africa, Peru, Colombia. And just like the previous years, there is always one leading candidate who failed in the end. They didn't make the first cut. Remember Vietnam in 2015, I think, if I'm not mistaken. India in 2014. And last year, Venezuela, that's 2016. Peru is a little bit over the top, so I think she'll be the one to be eliminated. But I love the girl, don't get me wrong. Her execution during the gown was a little bit long, and it might annoy the judges for taking it too slow and too exaggerated. It's very calculated. It's, should I say, very scientific? But it was fabulous. She delivered it very well. And if that's a minus points to the judges, and I pity her because she really did a good job. But not all judges prefer girls who are too determined and too showy of her wares and skills. So there's still a possibility that some of the judges would be turned off with such over-the-top performances. Cambodia is too strong. She should have utilized her being a first-timer the sweetest possible way. But she acted as if she's competing in a supermodel competition. I don't know what will happen with South Africa. Let's see. Let's see later. Among the 4 superpowers in the Latin region, Mexico, Venezuela, Colombia, and Puerto Rico, I have this feeling that one of them will be turned down by the jury. I love the 4, and Miss Universe is always exciting whenever they are there. But I'm afraid I'm a little bit scared about the fate of Puerto Rico. I hope she gets into the top 15, but there's a little doubt in my mind. Either Mexico or Puerto Rico. Venezuela is sure to make it to the top 15. If not, then maybe in the interview round. So we don't really see what would transpire during the preliminary interview. That's why, considering this not so friendly location of the preliminary round, it's really very difficult to determine who's who. Among the blacks, I like Zambia. She speaks very well, and she was very prominent during the preliminary activities. I like Canada's gown and Dominican Republic's gown. I sometimes am in love with ball gowns. Russia was a replacement to the real winner of Miss Russia. The organizers decided to appoint Miss Russia Universe. I think European girls come out strong this year. So let's see if they would continue fighting it out with the superpowers. Philippines was graceful, and I think she did a good job, both in the swimsuit category and in the evening gown competition. I have some reservations with Thailand. I like her as a whole package, but as what I've told you before, I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I feel a little bit uncomfortable seeing her jaw or chin, this lower part of her face. It's not really appealing, and I hope it doesn't turn off the judges. Maybe I'm the only one who sees it, I don't know if a lot of people are aware of it, or they think of it as a negative factor, but I don't see it as a positive thing, but I don't know. Miss Thailand is strong, whether we admit it or not. And if she makes it to the top 15, I think she'll go all the way to the crown. Just like one European candidate that I really like, that I think has the biggest opportunity to take home the crown. I'm nervous. My top 15, my final and official top 15 semi-finalists for Miss Universe 2017. Let's go. Let's begin. Five more. Let's go.